Hey guys, jumping on. Probably not going to be on for real long tonight, but I want to give this mutation a shot. I did a couple off stream earlier, did a couple test runs with Sagara, because obviously, unless I'm explicitly told that she's not going to work for the mission, pretty much always going to try that first. She packs the damage to do it, but loses in the longer engagements on this one. So it's Chain of Ascension, and then it's... there it goes. Enemy units gain increased attack speed, armor, and life when nearby enemy units die. And then we have Void Reanimators to randomly bring things back to life. Not really great for her, because once she's out of units, she's kind of out of units until you make a boatload more. And Banelings tended to work better for what I saw than Zerglings, because they got wiped by the hybrids, but in order to upgrade to Banelings, you have to have that kind of a lull in between, and I wasn't having any luck with it. So, because of their upgrades and stuff, I'm considering testing out Stepman. Where are my... there we go. Doing the best buddy, so he's got the health and damage. I can use him as a damage soak. Plus I can use the satellites for the energy regens, the health regens, that kind of thing. So it might give me an advantage there. Otherwise, Abathur, as much as I suck with remembering to actually collect biomass, might be solid. I've been warned P3 Stukov just doesn't pack the punch it needs, which makes sense. I've seen a bunch of Dahakas. They seem to fare fairly okay, so that totally could be a consideration as well. Albeit, I'd probably take Primal. That way you've got more map control. So there's a couple options, but I just kind of want to give it a shot and see how it goes. And yeah. Change up my tactic a little bit. Assuming anybody's on at this time of night. There's one. And there's a Stukov. Okay. Yeah, the last one I tried off stream, I couldn't hold my expansion base because every 5 seconds it was under siege again.
Not enough minerals.
Stukov, Lord of the Horde.
Not enough
Okay,
minerals.
well, this is gonna be interesting.
Time to spawn more overlords.
Not enough minerals.
The Rite of Rakshir will soon begin. Amon's loyalists seek to regain
Don't
control
really need to be
of the
going that way,
Tal'Darim
but I'm
by
being
climbing the
stupid.
chain of ascension. As first ascendant, I will exterminate these traitors. Both of your armies must stand with me to provide their psionic support.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
He's got factory going already, so he's
Not
cruising
enough
right along.
minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gotta get our lair going as soon as we can here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's get these
Not enough
upgraded for the
minerals.
moment, just so I've got something until that's done.
Oh, yeah. The voices say you need a power.
The enemy is sending forces to support their champion. Match their strength.
The bad guys
Gary's
are coming!
almost up.
I hope Egonergy's at full capacity!
Both of your armies must support me, commanders. No half measures. Move them near me at once.
Thank you for deploying me, Master Egon. Wait, you are a wise and kind creator.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, that sucks. There goes everything.
I am losing ground. Send me support immediately, unless you wish to lose the Tal'Darim to Amon.
I will do it. I am listening.
Amon's champion is moments away from victory. If I am thrown into that pit, I am taking you with me!
Your forces are under attack.
Of course they are.
Base is under attack.
Spawn more of those lovable overlords.
Well, that was fun.
Sensors are up. Get more overlords. They tell the best jokes.
Not enough minerals. Our forces are under attack. Our allies' base is under attack.
What should we do? Sensors are up. Of course.
I call this the apocalypse. See it in action.
Command received.
Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals.
Well, that was a train wreck.
Sensors are... What is your command, Master Egon?
Go Hydras.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
The Alexander. We share your structure for a time, yes?
It seems Amon's lackeys are moving toward their champion. Intercept them.
I believe the enemy
These hybrids possess immense psionic power. Destroy them, or that power will belong to their champion!
Your forces are under attack.
Command received.
Our allies are being attacked. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals.
Anything for
Your
my
forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Of course.
Systems failing.
Miss.
No!
Our allies forces
Gary,
are under
no!
attack.
Ah, well, I'll build them again.
Not enough minerals. Not. Your forces are under attack. Your not enough. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Upgrade. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
All systems are online and amazing.
Not enough mineral. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Enemy forces are supporting their champion psionically. They must be destroyed.
Enough minerals. Your forces are under
do
attack.
not be alarmed. This is
You have doomed the Tal'Darim, commanders! I will haunt you for all eternity! Stay
Well, that sucked. How's it going, Anda? Wow. Okay. That's only on hard, that's not even on brutal. Just want to get a feel for what's going to work on this before I even think about doing it on brutal. So I mean, I could go Abathur and go Toxic Nest cooldown and just spam nests absolutely everywhere, which would help. Hey, look, it's the same Stukov. See if he sticks around or if he cuts out.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Pump out some new overlords.
I am First Ascendant Janara, and I have been challenged to Rakshir by a faction of Tal'Darim who foolishly remain loyal to Amon. The Dark God bolsters their champion's strength. Send both of your armies to my side to bolster mine. I will emerge
Janara.
victorious.
Nobody cares. One more up there.
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough minerals.
Spawn more of those lovable overlords. Pump out some new overlords.
Need my spawn pool up because I didn't do that yet.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, I need to wait so I can get my layer up here.
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough minerals.
Ugh. Need so many minerals.
Not enough minerals.
You have to put that in a power field. The bad guys are getting closer!
Gary will be up here in just a second, so. Trying to get him over there so he's not stuck all map.
All systems are online and amazing.
I have been.
You must position both of your armies nearby in order to support me.
Well, if you're gonna tank it with the Apocalypse, I'm gonna go down here because I can't go anywhere unless I'm on these lovely little satellites.
Our allies are being attacked.
Anything for my best friend.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack.
From where?
Yes, of course.
Research.
Amon's champion draws power from his supplicants. Eliminate them.
Yes, Egon? Waiting. Affirmative. What should we do?
Research. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
Sensors are up.
Only problem is I have to constantly rebuild satellites for this, so that's a little bit annoying, but it is what it
Infestation
is.
does have its strengths, you know.
Almost done there.
Our allies are being attacked. Not enough
Get a
minerals.
bunch of overlords so I can actually start punching
Upgrade
units here.
complete. Not enough minerals. Our allies not enough are being minerals. Attacked. Not enough minerals.
I will do it.
The enemy has taken an interest in our bet.
Massive psionic power flows into Amon's champion from the hybrids. Slay them quickly!
Research.
Probably gonna lose him for this, but
Anything for five. What should we do?
No. Your forces are under attack.
Alexander, I am glad you're
Our
out.
allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
We now have the technology to upgrade Gary. He's going to love it. You have to put that.
Our allies are being attacked. Your forces not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies are your forces are under attack. Your forces are not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Your forces.
Support me with your armies now, or I
it's
will
not gonna
cross
matter.
the
We're
edge
not
of the
gonna get
pit.
there.
Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
Waiting.
Okay, we actually lived through that.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
I'm
minerals.
not gonna say it was pretty, but it got done.
What?
Is this cleared? It is cleared.
Yes, Egon? Whatever you need.
forces are under attack. Are being attacked.
The elementals of Slain may interfere with Rakshir if they wander too close to us. Slaughter them if possible.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Not enough. Our allies' base is under attack.
Now this one, I am proud of.
Sensors are up.
Not enough. Our allies are not enough minerals.
Enemy supplicants are headed toward their champion. Kill them all.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What should we do?
Our allies' base.
Such troublesome creatures. Slay the last one when you have the chance.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, we're actually making progress on this one.
Affirmative.
I'm not gonna say it's good progress, but it's progress.
Not enough minerals.
What should we do? Yes, Egon?
Hybrids. I cannot stand against them for long. Kill them before I am overwhelmed!
Not enough minerals.
Let's recharge these Hydra fleets.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gary get lost? Yes.
Many of my infested have fallen.
Not enough.
We share your structure for a time, yes?
Don't think so. If he does, then I'm not doing that. Well, I'm out of resources. Find out here in a second.
Your forces are under attack.
Oh,
Our
hey.
allies
What do you
are
know?
being attacked.
Yes?
Forgot about that. That'd be helpful.
You must put that in a power. What is your command, Master Egon?
Your forces are under attack. Upgrade complete.
Well, that would have saved me a boatload of time, so we'll remember that for next time.
It seems Amon's lackeys are moving toward their champion. Intercept them.
I believe
Gotcha,
the
that
enemy
explains
wishes
it.
to test our defenses.
I require supplicants if I am to quell this uprising. Do not delay in
Where are they
sending me your
going?
armies.
Our allies are being attacked.
I will do it.
Our allies' base is under
You have to put that in a
Let
power.
us see what additional infestation
Your
can do.
forces are under. Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked.
elementals. Eliminate them if you have the strength to spare.
Our allies are being attacked.
Now this one I am proud of.
Our allies' base is under attack.
That fight cost me quite a few forces.
Listening. Holding. Waiting.
Your forces are under attack.
Listening. Sensors are optimal. What should we do?
Alright.
What? Of course.
Our allies are being attacked.
All of the elementals have been eradicated. Now
Well,
return
that's
your
better
full
than it's
attention
been.
to Rakshir.
Sensor, the enemy is on the way, little buddies. Get out there and say hello.
Under attack.
Hello, best friend. Huh. I am listening. Anything for my best friend. Work. What is your command?
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah. But he got a lot of bunkers up, so it's a whole lot better than the last match I
The
played with
enemy
him.
is sending forces to support their champion. Match their strength.
Listening. Yes, Egon? Anything for my best. Hello, best friend. I am not broken. What should we do? Yes, Egon? Anything for my
Alright,
Psionic support from the hybrids turns the tide in Amon's favor.
let's go see
Put
if
an
we can
end to
grab
it
this. The heck did Gary get lost?
Do not be alarmed. This is only temporary. They have underestimated our opponent.
Our allies are being attacked.
We need that animator out. There we go.
Your forces are under attack.
Put out some more Stellalites to rev up my little buddies.
I have been working on something
Attack.
new. Enjoy.
by the creators or of course.
Your forces are under attack.
Amon sends reinforcements to support his champion. Prepare to meet them in combat.
Alright.
Your forces are under attack.
We just don't have any gas whatsoever. Ooh, hello.
Your forces are under
What are you
attack.
doing over
Allies
here?
Are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack.
There you are.
Oh, yeah, the voices say you need a power field for that. Listening.
Right.
What's your command, Master? Yes? Anything for fun?
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Infestation.
Animator out of there.
The enemy is providing their champion with psionic support. You must deny him their aid.
It seems our foes intend to attack us directly.
Listening.
Your forces are under attack.
What is your command, Master?
Our allies are being attacked. Unacceptable.
I will do it.
Top those guys back off.
Our allies are being attacked.
Supply. The bad guys must be so scared.
We share your structure for a time, yes?
Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
You are not a friend. Waiting.
Our allies are being attacked.
It seems the enemy has established fortifications on the path to the pit. Be prepared to set them ablaze.
Don't let up or I will feed you to Gary!
A group of
Alright.
enemies seeks to support Amon's champion. Do not allow that to happen.
What should we do?
No, get out of here.
Happy to slaughter for you.
Well, between Stedman and Stukov,
Allies are being
yeah,
attacked.
it's not ideal.
I am not. What?
It is time to conclude this duel. Give me your power. I will rip Amon's champion apart.
Alright.
These hybrids possess immense psionic power. Destroy them, or that power will belong to their champion.
Yeah, give me a minute. My satellites are on cooldown, alright?
Command received.
The Alexander flies again.
Whatever you need.
I call this the apocalypse.
I would say we got this one in the bag. No, I didn't do that. That would have been smart. I haven't played 7 in a while.
Our allies are being attacked.
You must place that in a power field.
Alright, well, looks like it's gonna do it.
Anything for my best friend. What is your command, Master?
Not sure where
Must
he's
place
going,
that
but
in a power
apparently
cube.
over there is the answer.
Enemy supplicants are headed toward their champion. Kill them all.
There we go.
Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah,
Command
I was
received.
gas starved all around. Upgrades and hydras are expensive.
I will do it.
Your forces are under attack.
The
Our
bad guys
allies
are coming! I hope Egonergy's at full capacity.
Yeah. Well, this is the second one. We bombed it with the same guy the first run. Yeah, I didn't get the shield either, so. Still. Not great, but not horrible, so. Yeah. I was thinking the heal might be useful. Pretty even match, all in all. Yeah. That would have saved me a headache early on. Well, I don't even know if I want to try it on Brutal, but probably should. Stukov did actually fairly well considering, but I'm gonna probably get absolutely flattened, but let's try it. Hey, look, another Stukov. Holy shoot, I should have played Stukov. We can all play Stukov. Yeah. At some point, after I've spent a whole lot more time and I'm leveled on all three servers, I could consider that, but I'm not leveled on this one, so.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I am Janara, first ascendant of the Tal'Darim. One of Amon's remaining loyalists has dared to challenge me to Rakshir. He seeks to climb the chain and become High Lord. Keep your armies close to me. With their psionic support, I will end his ascent.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, he's set up.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Get more overlords, they tell the best jokes.
Alright, we'll get our spawn pool up.
Not enough minerals.
Now we only have to make one of those this time. We learn eventually. Yeah. Yes, there is that. So they did that already.
Enemy supplicants are headed toward their champion. Kill them all.
The bad guys are
Time to
getting
deploy
closer!
more Steadalites.
Spawn more of those lovable overlords.
Not enough minerals. Research complete.
Thank you
Now
for
this
deploying
one,
the
I
Forces
Astra
are under
Eagle.
attack.
You
are
must position
wise and
both
kind
of your
leader.
armies nearby in order to support me.
Unacceptable.
Why are you so fast?
I am
Get back here.
Do not be alarmed. This is only
Our allies are
temporary.
being attacked.
You have to put that in a power field.
Our allies are being attacked.
Oh, yeah. The voices say you need a power field. for
Not
that.
enough minerals.
Yeah, there's our
Not enough
there's our shield.
minerals.
So that'll be helpful.
Your forces are under attack.
Support me with your armies now, or I will cross the edge of the pit!
Like we're here.
It seems my structure requires more infestation.
Of course, he's under siege up
Your
there.
forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our allies
Well,
are
he's
being
not.
attacked.
Okay, you are coming.
listening.
Your forces are under attack. Research complete. Our allies are being
You
attacked.
must place that in a power field.
Yes. Command received.
Time to spawn more overlords.
Not enough minerals.
I am listening.
That was not pretty. And we're gonna lose it.
Get more overlords. They tell the best jokes.
We have an enemy attack inbound.
Not enough minerals.
Holy smokes, that was close. Closer than I would like it to be. Alright, let's do that so we can get going on Super Gary.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Try to crank
Not
out our
enough
upgrades
minerals.
here.
Upgrade complete.
Yes.
The Alexander. I am glad Gerard never saw it like this.
Research.
Amon's champion is moments away from victory. If I am thrown into that pit, I am taking you with me!
She's very needy. Very whiny. Alright. We don't have the stuff for that. We don't have the stuff for that.
Research complete.
Start
Spawn
making some
of
more
those
drones.
lovable overlords.
Not enough minerals.
Go help clear out some bases here.
These hybrids possess immense psionic power. Destroy them, or that power will belong to their champion!
Not enough.
Time to spawn more overlords.
Yeah.
is ready. This will be revolutionary!
I sense several elementals nearby. Their psionic bleeding is distracting me. Silence them, if you have the forces to spare.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
I will follow your command, Master Eater.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Double the infestation, double the power.
Your forces are under attack.
Hello, best friend.
You have doomed the Tal'Darim commanders!
Ay, ay, ay.
For all eternity! Do you hear me?
Alright. Well, it's 50-50 there, so... Unlike my Zagara, I can clear, but I lack the sustain on her. That's what I discovered earlier when I was messing around. Swan. I don't know. That could go either way, I guess. I'm definitely gonna have to punch Zerglings though, because Swan takes a little bit to get rolling. At least a little bit of Swan playing that I've done. Statman. And he's not prestiged.
Not enough minerals.
Okay.
The Rite of Rakshir will soon begin. Amon's loyalists seek to regain control of the Tal'Darim by climbing the chain of ascension. As first ascendant, I will exterminate these traitors. Both of your armies must stand
Yeah, I
with
mean,
me
he
to
does
provide
have
their
that
psionic
advantage.
support.
If he can get the
Not
gas
enough
up, I can
minerals.
punch mass
How about some
hydras.
new overlords? Get more overlords, they tell the
Yeah.
best jokes.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Spawn more of those lovable overlords.
Not enough minerals.
Time to spawn more overlords.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Okay,
Not
he's
enough
got
minerals.
points in the laser drills, so that'll be really nice. Yeah, that's about what I'm gonna try and do.
Here we go. My Draken laser drill's coming online.
You must position both of your armies nearby in order to support me. A group of enemies seeks to support Amon's champion. Do not allow that to happen.
The bad guys are coming! I hope Egonergy's at full capacity!
Looks like the enemy's Zerg.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Thank you for deploying me,
Your
Master
forces are
Egon.
under attack.
You are a wise and kind creator. Sensors are up. I am listening. Anything for my best friend.
Okay. That's going. I'll wait off on my
Your forces
upgrades.
are under attack.
Yeah, that's normally what I try and do. I like that trick. Just hadn't done it yet.
Hello, best friend.
Research complete.
And I totally missed.
Sensors are
Just gonna forget that.
Get more overlords. They tell the best jokes.
by the creators folding.
Okay.
Listening.
Need 300 there.
What is your command, Master Egon?
Your forces are under
Cover the
attack.
battlefield in Steadalites. They're super helpful and they look great.
Yes, Egon? What's listening?
I cannot stand against them for long. Kill them before I am overwhelmed.
Yes, Egon? Listening. I will follow your command, Master Egon.
Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Our allies' base is under attack.
Protection.
Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack.
The bad guys are squashing your toes.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Oh, that sucks.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I am listening.
Our allies' base is under attack.
Those jerks want to destroy our home. Do not let them.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under not enough. Not enough. Your forces are under not enough minerals. Our allies' base is under attack. Not
Holy
enough minerals.
smokes.
I sense several elementals nearby. Their psionic
That was
blading
ugly.
is distracting me. Silence them if you have the forces to spare.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Alright, let's see if we can get
Not enough
our
minerals.
expansion base here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What is your command, Master Egon?
He's just going turret happy down the middle.
For my best
See
listening.
if I can start clearing his base out over here.
Amon sends reinforcements to support his champion. Prepare to meet them in combat. Enemy forces are supporting their champion psionically. They must be destroyed.
Hello, best friend. Listening. What should we do?
Your forces are under not enough minerals. Not
We need
enough
more
minerals.
satellites on the battlefield.
Bloody an expensive loss.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah. Our drones
allies'
are under
base
attack.
is under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Yes, Egon?
Okay.
Not enough minerals.
Yes?
What should...
Psionic support from the hybrids turns the tide in Amon's favor. Put an end to it now!
Our allies not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Waiting.
Not enough minerals.
You have to put that in a power field.
That's taking way too
I
long.
will follow your command, Master. Hello, best friend. Yes, Egon?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
By the...
Your adorable drones are under attack.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What? Hello, best friend.
Oh, yeah. The voices say you need a power field for that.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, I don't even think we've done our Hydra upgrades. Because we haven't. Wow.
Spawn more of those lovable overlords.
Help me.
It won't be long before that elemental leaves this place. I'd like to see it torn apart before that happens.
I would too, but that's not likely
The
going to
enemy
happen
is on
at
the
this
way, little
point.
buddies. Get out there and say hello.
Yes?
Our allies' base is under attack.
That was too far back.
Our allies' base is under attack.
I am happy to slaughter for you. I am...
He's actually doing really well holding that. We're not getting the
Correct this error.
bonuses, but he's doing really well at holding.
Forces are under attack. Our
Ooh.
allies are being attacked. Our allies' base is under attack.
Yet another elemental has wandered onto the field of battle. Deal with it if you can.
Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies are
Okay.
being attacked. Our allies' base is under attack.
Listening.
Your forces are under attack.
Time to spawn more overlords.
Your forces are under attack.
Not that we didn't mean to do that forever ago, but you know.
Pump out some new overlords.
Not enough minerals.
Well, we're not gonna get the bonus. Judas will be irritated.
Hello, best friend.
Your forces are under attack.
Spawn more overlords.
Upgrade. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Sensors are up.
Our allies' base is under attack. Research complete.
Yes, Egon?
Enemies approaching fast. Man, they look mad.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
Well, I got the bonus, I think, on the hard difficulty, so we'll tell them we got the bonus, you know, and it'll be fine. And I have to say we bombed it on this one.
Your forces are under attack.
You have to put that in a power cube.
There you go.
Our
Oh,
allies'
good
base
use of
is
that.
under attack.
I still haven't heard anything about Vespine geysers, so I don't think I've got extra gas flowing. Not that it matters, because we're all
Allies are being attacked.
pushing it for resources.
You must place that in a power cube.
Not enough minerals. Your forces
But we're getting it.
Possess immense psionic power. Destroy them,
Maybe.
or that power will belong to their champion.
That's a lot of ow.
These traitors are seething with Amon's power. Slay them so they cannot support their champion.
Our allies' base and forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Our allies' base is under attack. Not enough.
That one
minerals.
hurts.
Not enough minerals. Our allies' base is not enough minerals.
Single focus target.
Our allies' are being attacked. Not enough under attack. Unacceptable. Your forces are under attack.
Okay.
Allies' base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Our allies' forces are under attack.
Yeah, the voices say you need a power field for that.
Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Our allies' base is not attacked. Your forces are under attack.
Anything for my best.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Oh, yeah.
Not enough minerals.
Sweet. Let's finally get our
Enemy supplicants are headed toward their champion.
upgrades.
Kill them all.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Our allies are
He's just going ham on turrets, which, I mean, it's working for him,
Bad
so...
guys are getting closer!
Now we got an attack wave coming to the rear.
I am listening.
These rebels have an entrenched position up ahead. You must destroy their encampment if I am to end this farce.
The bad guys are losing!
Our allies' base
Come on,
and
Gary.
forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Our allies' base are being attacked.
Did you get it over there? No. That would be a no.
Affirmative.
Research complete. Our allies' base, your forces are under attack. Our allies are under attack.
I am losing ground. Send me support immediately, unless you wish to lose the Tal'Darim to Amon.
Allies base is under attack.
You must place that in a power field.
Your forces are under attack.
There's a little bit of a
Sensors are
lag
optimal.
spike
Your
there.
forces are under attack.
Took it long enough.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies base is under attack. Your forces are under attack.
It's like my entire fleet
Your
gone.
forces are under attack.
Okay, if we
Our
don't need to
allies'
do that,
forces
let's
are
not.
under attack. Not enough minerals. Our allies' base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Our allies' base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Got some bad guys coming after our base.
Our allies' not enough attack. Our allies are being attacked.
Sensors are optimal. Once you're
Your
The enemy is
forces
sending forces to support their champion. Match their strengths.
are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Our allies are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Our allies' base is under
Amon
attack.
grants his champion unnatural strength. I must siphon power from your armies if I am to regain the ground I have lost.
Not
Alright,
enough
let's go get her.
Your forces our allies' base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Our allies' base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Upgrade complete. Our allies' base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Our allies base is under attack.
So many reanimators.
Your forces are under attack.
Massive psionic power flows into Amon's champion from the hybrids. Slay them quickly!
Our allies base is under attack.
Get some more Stellites out there. It's the only way we can win this.
Under attack. Your forces are under attack. Being attacked.
Okay, now we gotta go take out those hybrids.
Our allies base is under attack.
Which, I don't know if we've got the oomph to do, but we'll find out here in a second.
Our allies base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Our allies base is under attack.
If we can't push this, it's not gonna matter.
Our forces are under attack. Our allies base is
Don't you hear my robo buddies screaming in
I
pain?
just lost everybody.
our allies base our allies are being attacked.
Come on. Get these hybrids.
Your forces are not enough minerals. Our allies, your forces, our allies base is under attack. Our allies base is under attack.
Come on. Bring it down.
Forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Our allies' base is under attack. Your forces are not enough minerals. Our allies' base is under attack.
Oh, smokes.
No! This cannot be! I am the first ascendant!
Wow. Well, that hurt. Yeah, I know. Well, he had no offensive, so his whole fleet was tied up into turrets, and I lost my fleet just before the final push, so I couldn't solo hold the last wave from the hybrids. Oh. Boy. Well, honestly, his turrets did... Yeah, his turrets did really well. It's just... He was 100% turrets, so... I don't even think he got gas geysers that round, because I think he just 100% hammered turrets. I mean, it almost worked. I just didn't have enough oomph to solo the end. Torn between trying Statman again or switching up tactics again. Yeah. If my Swan was leveled, I'd definitely try my P1 Swan just to see how it does, but he's only level 6, so... Yeah, sure. If you want to, we can... Otherwise, I'm ho-humming whether I run Statman again or switch out. Oh. Give my fingers a break for a second, though, because... Alright, cool. I'm on the NA server. I'm gonna grab that for you. You want me to run Statman again? Yeah. I do have P3 Stukov I could always go, which seems like it worked on the hard level, but I don't know if it would fly on brutal. Yeah, I was wondering about that earlier today too. Going to Diamondbacks and stuff.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
The rite of Rakshir will soon begin. Amon's loyalists seek to regain control of the Tal'Darim by climbing the chain of ascension. As First Ascendant, I will exterminate these traitors. Both of your armies must stand with me to provide their psionic support.
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough minerals.
Destroy my life, not enough minerals. Always not enough minerals. Until it's not enough gas.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Enemies
Our
got
allies are
protons.
being attacked.
I got
Not enough
bullets.
minerals.
A group of enemies seeks to support Amon's champion. Do not allow that to happen.
Hostile forces are zeroing in on our base. Keep your eyes peeled.
Both of your armies must support me, commanders. No half measures. Move them near
Alright,
me
I'll
at
have somebody
once.
coming down here in a
Thanks
second.
for this chance, Egon. I will not let you down. Whatever you need. Waiting. What? Anything.
Our allies are being attacked.
Amon grants his champion unnatural strength. I must siphon power from your armies if I am to regain the ground I have lost.
Our allies
Okay, we're going to
are being
Hive.
attacked.
With Super Gary running here in a minute.
Of course. Sensors are up.
Upgrade complete. Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked.
What should we do? Hello, best friend.
Okay, Super Gary coming up.
Not enough minerals.
I'll start
Not
punching
enough
upgrades here in a
minerals.
minute.
Of course. Oh, yeah. The voices say you need a power field for that.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
What is your command, Master? I am Sensors are up. The enemy is on the way, little buddies. Get out there and say hello.
Massive psionic power flows into Amon's champion from the hybrids. Slay them quickly! Amon's champion draws power from his supplicants. Eliminate them.
That's a lot of ow coming in.
The bad guys are squashing your
Not
drone.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
We need more Steadalites on the battlefield.
Yes?
Not enough minerals.
Must play
Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
And we're gonna lose it.
You have to put that.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
Oh, we made it.
Forces are under attack.
My name is here.
Your forces are under attack. Our base is under attack.
What you?
Your forces are under attack.
What is your command?
Not enough minerals. Your forces not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
Yeah, our drones are under
The
attack.
elementals of Slain may interfere with Rakshir if they wander too close to us. Slaughter them if possible.
Make room for the big dog.
Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack.
Whatever you need. I am listening. And receive.
Our allies are being attacked. Unacceptable build location.
Okay, let's try this again.
Hello, Miss. Holding. Sensors are optimal. What should we do? What? Listening. Yes.
Our allies are being attacked.
Anything for fun.
Our allies are being attacked.
Holding. Command received.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Hybrids. I cannot stand against them for long. Kill them before I am overwhelmed.
Whatever you need.
Not enough minerals.
Anything for my best drink. Waiting.
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Sensors are optimal. Yes.
Not enough minerals.
I am
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
command received. What is your command?
Cover the battlefield in Steadalites. They're super helpful and they look great.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Unacceptable build
It won't be
location.
long before that elemental leaves this place. I'd like to see it torn apart before that happens.
Enough minerals. Not enough. Our allies are being attacked.
Time to spawn more overlords.
Not enough minerals.
Pack your bags and get on. A whole mess of trouble is gonna land here on our base in a hot minute.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
I'd like to go see if we can get this bonus, but I don't know if that's gonna happen.
Pack your bags and get on board.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under
Alright,
attack.
get on the
Not
ship,
enough
you
attack.
numbskulls.
I hate these detestable elementals. Eliminate them if you have the strength to spare.
Your forces are under attack.
Listening.
Base is under attack.
Holy
Forces are under
smokes.
attack. Not enough mineral. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Not enough. Not enough minerals is under attack.
Big dog is off the leash.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Who wants to go for a ride?
Not enough. Your forces
Your adorable drones are under attack.
Our allies are being attacked.
Oh, there goes that base.
Under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Where's the reanimator?
Get on the ship,
I
you
don't even
Allies
see it.
are being attacked.
Enemies sniffed out our base. Let's make them regret it.
Allies are being attacked.
Put out some more stellites to rev up my little buddies. Hello, Ian.
Our forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Our allies' forces are under attack.
Waiting.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
My army is being destroyed.
The enemy is sending forces to support their champion. Match their strength.
Who wants to go
Forces
for
are
a
under
ride?
attack. Your forces are
Holy
under attack.
smokes.
I will follow your command, Master Son.
Your forces are under attack.
Waiting.
Your forces
You have allowed Amon's champion to gain considerable ground. Correct this error.
Master Son. Help me, or I will stop being your best friend.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies' base is under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
For that.
Your forces are under attack.
So many pings on the map, we can't even tell what's going on anymore.
Your forces are under attack.
Pack your bags and get on board.
Your forces are under attack.
Alright,
Must place
get
that.
on the ship, you numbskulls.
Our allies are under attack.
I am losing ground. Send me support immediately, unless you wish to lose the Tal'Darim to Amon.
I will do it.
Your forces are under attack.
Put that in a power field.
Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack.
Holy smokes.
Listening. Of course. Sensors are optimal.
Not enough minerals.
Enemy attacks on the way to our base. I don't like this one bit.
Our allies are being attacked. Not enough.
Sensors are... Hello, best friend.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yes, Egon?
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Our allies...
Psionic support from the hybrids turns the tide in Amon's favor. Put an end to it now!
Not enough minerals.
Oh, cloaked enemies. My robo buddies love the taste of those.
Pack your bags and get on board.
Your forces are under attack.
And there goes Gary.
Goodbye,
Not
Egon.
enough minerals.
Until you build me again.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies, not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Who wants to
Not
go
enough
for a
minerals.
ride?
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
You have to put that in a power.
Not enough
I do not have that until Gary comes back up.
Your forces are under attack. Not
Deployment
enough
successful.
minerals.
I am ready to destroy.
Gary's en route back in.
Not enough minerals.
Affirmative.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Not enough. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack.
But it's so many flippin' hybrids.
System failing.
Not enough
Uploading
minerals.
memory database for
Not enough
reconstruction.
Not enough
You
minerals.
ain't gotta tell me twice.
The bad guys are squashing your drone.
You have doomed the Tal'Darim commanders! I will haunt you for all eternity! Do you hear me?
Oh, hey, Cactus. Yeah, I couldn't either. It's all good. Alright, well, I've got enough time for another round, and then... Well, I'm gonna have to call it quits for the night, so... I feel like I just did this level. I'm trying fast track Gary again. That seems to work the
Not
best.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Oh yeah.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, this is
How
the
about
weekly,
some
so
new
this
overlords?
one's
Get more overlords.
Not enough minerals.
I am
pain
First
in the butt.
Ascendant Janara, and I have been challenged to rack sheer by a faction of Tal'Darim who foolishly remain loyal to Amon. The Dark God bolsters their champion's strength. Send both of your armies to my side to bolster mine. I will emerge victorious.
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough minerals.
Time to spawn more overlords. Pump out some new overlords.
Our allies are being attacked.
I thought there were two of you in this fight. I expect
There's
support
not. There's
from
only
both.
one.
Send your armies to my side. The enemy is sending forces to support their champion. Match their strength.
Those jerks want to destroy our home. Do not let them.
Gary will be online here in a
Get
sec.
more overlords. They tell the best jokes.
Our allies are being attacked.
Thank you for deploying
Our
me,
allies
Master
are being
Egon.
attacked.
You are a wise and kind creator. Of course. I will follow your command, Master. Holding.
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals.
What is your
Our
command?
allies' base is under attack.
Sensors are optimal. Of course. Holding. Yes, Egon? Huh. I am listening.
Our allies are being attacked. Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Stupid Gary got stuck off the beaten path again.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, Super Gary's going up.
Yes, Egon?
Our allies are being attacked. Unacceptable build location. Not enough minerals.
The enemy is on the way, little buddies. Get out there and say hello.
Complete. Our allies are being attacked.
Anything. Listening. Command received.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna do jack on that. Harry, must you take the most ridiculous pathing possible?
Our allies are being attacked.
Time to deploy more Steadalites.
Our allies are being attacked.
Okay, that push is cleared for the moment.
Research complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Our allies not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
Of course. What should we do?
Base is under attack. Your forces, our allies, are being attacked.
Yes, Egon?
Massive psionic power flows into Amon's champion from the hybrids. Slay them quickly! The enemy is providing their champion with psionic support. You must deny him their aid.
Pack your bags and get on board.
Alright.
Waiting.
The elementals of Slain may interfere with Rakshir if they wander too close to us. Slaughter them if possible.
Hello, best. Yes, Egon?
Our allies are
Should be
being
able to
attacked.
grab the bonus.
Sensors are up.
Hypothetically.
Listening. What is
Our
your
allies
command,
are being
Master
attacked.
Egon? Of course.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
Command received.
Base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Holding.
Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
Spawn more of those lovable overlords.
Your forces are under attack.
How amusing. One of your warriors is trapped in the elemental's cocoon.
Alright, first bonus
How long
out.
can they survive without you breaking them out?
Let's start.
Overlords.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
I'm gonna get some sight out here.
Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked.
Affirmative.
Our allies are being attacked.
A whole mess of trouble is gonna land here on our base in a hot minute.
Our allies are being attacked. Upgrade. Research complete.
What?
Our allies are being attacked.
Yes, Egon? Holding. Waiting. I am listening. Yeah. Our drones are under attack.
Yeah.
I will... Listening. Of course.
Our allies.
I did not call upon you for idle chatter. The psionic support from your armies is the key to my victory. Move them near me now. A group of enemies seeks to support Amon's champion. Do not allow that to happen.
What? What is your command, Master? You must place that in a power cube.
Our allies are being attacked. Base is under attack.
Affirmative. Yes, Egon? You have to put that in a power cube. Command received.
Amon's hybrids are greatly enhancing his champion's strength. They must be eliminated immediately.
Of course. Sensors are up.
Your forces
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
base is under attack. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Find the mediators on their
Okay, hybrids are out. Seems like we're doing better this round. I don't know why I tried to build that
Yet
base.
another elemental has wandered onto the field of battle. Deal with it if you can.
Your forces are not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Our allies forces are under attack.
Oh, yeah, the voice in...
Alright, get on the ship, you numbskull.
What should we do?
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Try this again.
Our allies are being attacked. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
What is your command, Master Don?
The bad guys are getting closer!
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Waiting.
Our allies, your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Oh,
Not enough minerals.
let me go see if I can grab the bonus.
Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked.
Who wants to go for a ride?
You have to put that in a power field.
Big dog is off the leash.
Our allies are being attacked.
Amon's worshippers are augmenting their champion's power. Do not allow this to continue.
Listening. I will do it.
Our allies are being attacked. Not enough minerals.
Listening.
Your
One
forces
day I will render those elementals extinct. But for
Alright,
now,
well we got the
let us focus our
bonuses.
efforts on the task at hand.
It's gonna count for something if we win.
Huh? They think they're so clever.
Command received.
Not
My
enough
little
minerals.
buddies, they were so young
allies
and so
are
full
being
of life.
Of course.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What should I am?
Not enough minerals.
Yes.
Not enough minerals. Our allies are being attacked. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Our
Who
allies
wants to
are
go
being
for a
attacked.
ride?
Oh, yeah. The voices...
And Gary's out for a minute.
Bailey, the bad guys are coming! I hope he got energies at
Horrible
full
time to
capacity.
do that, but
I'll build
that
them
is
again.
what it is.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Our allies are being attacked.
Alright, get on the ship, you numbskull.
That's gonna kill everything I've got over there.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Psionic support from the hybrids turns the tide in Amon's favor. Put an end to it now! Amon's champion draws power from his supplicants. Eliminate them.
Your forces are under attack.
The hell, Gary?
Base is under attack.
I am listening.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Get some more steroids out there. It's the only way we can win this.
Horrible drones are under attack.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Your best friend needs help.
You have to put that in a power field.
Pack your bags and get on board.
Anything for my best friend.
Your forces not enough minerals. Our allies.
Oh, where you been all my life?
Yeah, our drones.
You have doomed the Tal'Darim commanders! I will haunt you for all
Oh.
eternity! Do you hear me?
Alright, well, that's as much time as I can put into that for the night. I gotta call it quits. I got an early morning tomorrow, and then I can work on it again tomorrow night. Well, I didn't do jack for damage that round. Ugh. No, you're good. Did a whole lot better than I did. I'll probably switch out to Abathur tomorrow and see if I can remember how to play him. Yeah. No, it's all good. Appreciate you trying. It's kind of a wonky mutation. So, I mean, I can nuke most of it with Zagara, but like I say, I had issues playing her earlier. But that was also in the solo queue, so I could always pull her if I've got somebody else that I know can handle stuff as well. But all good. I appreciate the time. Anyways, I'm gonna have to call it quits. Gotta be up again in another 6 hours, so should probably call it quits for the night, and then probably be on. No, I've only got P1 on Carrion. I haven't done P2 yet. Yeah, that's one that would work. But I don't know. I'll get it figured out. I've seen a lot of Dahakas lately too, so I could always try that route, but yeah, I don't know. So anyways, it's been fun. We'll lose a few more tomorrow, but until then, I'm going to call it quits. So you guys all have a good night.